Yes, sir. Starseed Ramesses. All right, so first video that I just posted was 9 minutes, and I couldn't post the whole thing. I don't know what's going on. I believe I had too much storage in my phone, but it could have been because I tried to post it from YouTube instead of doing my own video on my phone. I ain't really sure. You know what I'm saying? But okay, so yeah, so the coins fell out of my left foot about 30-40 minutes ago. Now I watched I watched a video today about people who have been up and who have been down, and whenever I watch those particular videos, something supernatural always happens to me. Either someone is in my room on my bed when I'm sleeping, they're speaking to me, and I know someone's there. I'm trying to wake up before I can get up. Whole bed right with my arm, whole bed how it sunk down. Somebody get up off my bed where my arm was at, and saying something to me. By the time I was able to get up, time I was able to snap out, and I'll say, "Oh shoot, wake up! Somebody in your room in spirit form." By the time I was able to wake up, of course nobody there. For a couple of days, you know what I'm saying? I was a little upset to go to sleep, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. It's not my first experience with stuff like that. It's just I knew it was from the video I had watched that something had came through, like those beings that came through, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell you what it was, whether it was good or bad, but felt like it was a bad energy just by the way I had said something, and then it repeated what it said, like before I could even get a chance to process it. Like it was just speaking just to speak, you know what I mean? But so what happened was there were two experiences I had with coins today that was supernatural. So because the first video I just posted, I don't know how much has got left out. I'm gonna try to put back how much back was in that first video that probably was gone. So I'm Akhenaten, and I was always shown, and obviously I was watching some more videos about myself today, just chilling, you know what I'm saying, just watching it, just enjoying, having fun, just passing time while I do the work, you know what I'm saying, that Big Rod Hayes be talking about doing. But so I turned this video on, watching it. I get ready to go to the dollar store to buy something, to buy light bulb. And you know what I mean, I'm getting telepathic messages from my home planet and people who people call the Lord. I'm talking telepathically with that being today. He's giving me instruction. Now, this usually don't happen that much. So for the fact it was coming through so clear today, I knew it was for a reason. So I was told that when you go in the car and get this change that is up under your back seat, so I'm saying, because I ain't gonna have no money till tomorrow. So, you know, I was gonna go and look for some change behind my little car seat, because it's always quarters there or whatever. Once I rip it for all the quarters, it be gone for a while, and then I know as time go on, couple paychecks go by, 1 or 2 paychecks is always gonna be. I let the coins fall down and stay there so I can go back and get it when I'm waiting on my payday or whatever. So I was told to go get these coins now, and don't wait while it's fresh on your mind. Go get them now. I know you watching videos, you cool and whatever. You watching the video about the dude who went to hell and seen Hitler and stuff like that. It's always like really positive stuff they come back to tell you, because it's like they were taken out of hell for a reason. They got to meet the supreme being. So it's always a beautiful reason, you see, for, you know what I mean? Like it's just always a beautiful reason for why everything has happened, transpired. You know what I'm saying, with them. So I go and I do what my father has told me to do. Now, like I said, every time I watch these videos, something supernatural happens. Supernatural things have always happened to me back to back. I know who I am, Starseed Ramesses. Like things appearing from thin air, back for me. My car being removed, being reparked after I just found some money and put, because they're trying to tell you what's going on. I've been in tune with the Ofan all day as well, telepathically, cleaning out parasites and detox and speaking to the Ofan, dealing with them as I was spitting and stuff like that. Spitting, letting stuff come out, because I've been detoxing so good, hot car detoxes and lemon juice, things of that nature with raspberry. Because I was spitting so good, I started noticing that the dots was a pattern, a communication pattern. Like how they leave the crop circles. I started knowing the dots were not, the spit drop pattern were not just normal spit. It was forming a message. I could read it clearly. I could just read it. I just knew that wasn't trying to communicate with me. So I said, all right, I love you guys too. You'll find small beings with bigger heads, and we're related to them. They're alien beings. So when you see the balls in the sky, Ross Ben talked about that those balls flying in formation, that's not their ships. Those are their bodies. And they fully can light up. Those are their bodies. It's called the UFH, the unidentified flying human. Many videos of it. So I go out and do what my father told me to do. Go look in the back seat. Now, I have no one in my, I keep no one in my back seat. No one. Just get any thought of somebody being in my back seat out of your head. As far as in the last, like, maybe 4 months. Never. Last time I had somebody in my front seat, we got into it. It was a friend of mine, but we got into it for the final last time. Because he's not from me. He's draconian. That's what I'm saying. Big Rod Hayes talks about that. So, but I'm glad that the second video didn't get posted, because there's a lot of stuff I said in that video that I feel I should not have said. But usually when I put stuff out, I feel it should be this way. But I'm glad that this is a more perfected, a second chance, because I was showing the coins that fell out my foot. And I'll show y'all right quick. You know what I mean? Because that was a real big part of the video. I just don't want to mess nothing up with my phone, because the type of phone I got, if it unplugs or whatever, the video will stop. The video will end. You won't. So this one of the coins that fell out my foot, a dime. Now, you know, coins are dirty. You know what I mean? So the first thing I did was I checked it. First thing I did was I picked it up and I smelled it, see if it smelled like a coin. No, it just smells like, and you know all coins got some type of smell, even if it's a new coin. This is just, it came from me, so it doesn't have like a coin smell. It just ain't got coin smell, it came from me. It's not, you know what I'm saying? I am silver. So I always thought the Buddhist monks, the Asians over in the East, was the only ones who could do stuff like this, like the Chinese, but it just fell out of my foot because of certain work that I've been doing today, like certain work I've been putting in the spiritual realm, turning on Tupac music, getting Tupac ready, you know what I'm saying, getting him out of whatever dimension he in, saying the Lord's Prayer and then turning up, you know what I'm saying, getting them right, knowing what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. And, you know, just being just in line with the right energy all day, doing my because that, I don't do it too long. I just do it until I hear, That's why I know you're fine. Speaking back to me, I start hearing on mushrooms, I'll be doing like, Then I start hearing, It would just keep going. That's why I'll be like, okay, connection. So I only do my until I hear that. It could be one If I hear it, then I stop, because I know I'm connected with my family. And doing my 3 seconds in, breathing. But I said I'm gonna keep these coins forever and give them to my offspring if I have offspring. So let me not leave that on the period. A dime and a penny. Now I was thinking 3 coins fell out. You know, so this video is not for disbelievers. That's the only important thing that was in the second video that had to be in this one. That why you see me fidgeting so much is because I was trying to remember. My soul, like, you see how I just heard my voice get deep? That's because my soul is present now with the body, with my mindset. So this video is not for disbelievers. This video is only for the original people who know who they are and have been waiting for the truth, for signs you see on the planet. So be very happy. You see. So yeah, so the penny fell out my foot. Now I was thinking 3 pennies fell out because a third one was dirty, but that one was a little bit more large under my bed. So I don't that one. Now see, when I was as I've been detoxing all day, My body was so dirty on the inner that if the 313 did come out, because I'm walking barefoot. And you know, coins can get stuck to your foot sometime when you're walking barefoot, but you're going to feel more than one coin stuck to your foot. But then I have no coins anywhere in my house right now, as far as in dressers, but just swept recently, no coins in my bed. Gotta make sure I don't live like that, because it remind me of the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, just mad stuff on your bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, the floor, nigga, the stuff on the floor, mad stuff on the floor. So, yeah, so the first one fell out. I'm just laying on my bed, chilling. Ching! Hit the ground, follow my foot. I'm like, all right, cool. So I knew when I took to my foot, because I could feel everything, nigga. And I'm glad the second video, I'm glad my mindset is different from the first video I posted, because I was giving y'all a lot of personal information about myself that I'm not doing now, because it'll give the enemy something to work with. But so just chilling, laid back, trying to see if I'm gonna turn on the not video or not. Cause I'm getting telepathic messages from my fathers and having my mother. I'm talking to them, trying to find out, uncomfortable as a mother, trying to find out what to do next. And when they showed me this, that's when I knew what to do next. Boom, jump on YouTube and tell everybody what just happened. I always thought it was the monks in the East, like the Asians, even though I know that they come from us, and I know they've been turned like that and stuff like that, Yakub stuff and stuff like that. And I was talking about how Yakub took the brown gene, the black gene, the brown gene, and grafted it until it was eventually a white gene to rule over our race. To make a race that will one day, to make a race that rule over our race, the original Ebenoid race. You see what I'm saying? For 6,000 years, or however long they say. But just basically making man in 6 days, that was Yakub's type stuff. And Jacob, in the Bible, there was no J. Hebrews, like Yakub. Heard the brother, so Yakub wrote Revelations. Things Yakub was saying are in Revelations when he told his grandfather that he was going to create something that was going to be something. And his grandfather said, what are you going to create? Something that will cause bloodshed? I think it would be like a problem, cause a problem. And he told his granddad, he said, surely I know what you know not. That's Yakub. Well, Yakub said when you go watch videos of Yakub, and that's in Revelations. So whenever you hear Reubenites, that's the trait that Yakub put in the original Ebenoid. So you got Ebenoid gene, Citrinoid gene, and Reubenite gene inside of the current man. Not all of us, but a great deal. Most of us who have been, and people who have been intertwined with Yakub's genetic freaks. You know what I mean? Not to be name calling. People who have been intertwined, like myself, more than likely. Because like whenever I did mushrooms, I turned into like Yakub. Like I was like still like down with nature, but it was like more scientific. Like I couldn't be harmed or something. I'm like, what in the world? And I know I couldn't, because like I said, the coins fell out my foot. Other supernatural things had been happening recently over the last like 3 years. So I seen the real supernatural stuff, like stuff appearing out of thin air for me back in my house. Stuff appearing out of thin air. Stuff being written on walls for me. Writings on walls in my house. Shepherd's canes, mermaids. I'm talking about perfect shepherd's canes and honey barbecue sauce. Not nothing that's an accident that can happen. Not no splatter. A perfect shepherd's cane. Not an inch this way, or a centimeter that way, or a splatter. No. These beings did not even make that with a finger. You know what I'm saying? Put that there. But it happened when I was feeding my cousin who been passed away. Put the honey barbecue in. It was his mom's food. His mom is you know what I mean, soul food restaurant, real big in my where I'm from. And he passed away, and his mom, being his mom, would keep the restaurant and kept everybody fed and happy. And that had to be like his favorite thing to eat, because everybody else was their favorite. He was from the same background. So feeding him his mother's food in the afterlife. When I woke up in 3 in the morning at night, there was shepherd's cane drawn on my wall. So whether my cousin drew it or Pleiadians drew it, I was talking about the Pleiadians in the first video a little bit, but yeah. So let me tell you what happened with the first supernatural thing. That always happens when I put these videos on of people who have been up or down, and that's why I stopped putting them on for a while, because I knew something supernatural was gonna happen. But today it was a positive supernatural. It was great. So went to the car as I was told to do. Checked my back seat. Now there's this huge quarter. Nobody's been in my car. I don't care this type of stuff. I've been using card. I usually use card, but when you get a huge $50, like who has $50? You know what I mean? Like who has that? Just like laying around or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or even getting from stores or whatever. But your mind will think of anything to make you not believe the supernatural was happening. But I know what was going down. See what I'm saying? So I go check my back seat for my father told me to go look. And I'm hearing my grandfather's voice, who is the same Akhenaten that I am. I'm hearing my grandfather's voice while I'm looking in the back seat. Hold it right quick. Let me check my window and put something to a halt. Because they be outside my window trying to drain the energy. Sending draconian energy and doing the most. There's a car sitting out there facing my window just looking, so I be having to tighten up on them. But yeah, so now the video about to get on point, because I did not trying to put their aura in here through looking through my window, because they all about conjure. They put any demonic aura in here and they want me to hear the car engine to distract me or annoy me, whatever. They do this all night, 1, 2, 3 in the morning, 4, 5. Every couple of minutes, somebody gonna be out there. I'm saying, either you got to get rid of them through telepathy, or you gonna have to look at their car, but can't go out there and solve the problem like I wanted to. Like, what you doing? Like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because they ghosts. They ain't even in our dimension. Go watch the video. 10 people with real superpowers caught on camera. You're going to see them coming into our dimension, ghosts. From nowhere, popping into our dimension with clothes on, and then coming amongst us, messing everything up. Also trying to teach us about conjure that we don't need. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had a couple ghost friends, and they talk to you in codes. Like, they'll never tell you what's up. They always try to show you things in codes and talk to you in code. We don't get down like that. That's why it's annoying, and that's why they cause so much problems, because they don't live in this realm. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so yes, I go to the car, and there's this huge $250 there. Like, everybody has just been to hell and heaven. In these videos I'm watching, they telling you about the supernatural. They're telling you all this, everything's going on with them as a supernatural. We understand this realm as a natural, but this realm is a supernatural as well. Every realm is supernatural. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like I tell you, when I put these videos on, it goes down. And I can see my angels all in my aura now and all around me. So let me say what I gotta say. So there's a coin, huge quarter, half quarter, silver quarter. Never seen it before. Was there in my car. And then a $250, a super tiny quarter. Never seen this in my entire life. Was there. So as I'm getting these, I'm looking at them, I'm watching the jinns and draconians around me posted up, watching me, smoking a cigarette, acting like they're just chilling in the corner. Where I'm from, the city I live in currently, and just to say that, just where my state kick it, people don't just post up on corners except unless you in the hood. White people don't just stand on corners and smoke a cigarette randomly. That's a black thing. So I know who they are. Those are the ones that are coming from the supernatural realm of beneath and coming up to the surface, coming up to where we are in this dimension through supernatural tornado of vortiges that they got in different dimensions that brings them, takes people to hell. So I know, you know what I mean, when they watch me with the shades and all that and showing, they all wear the same shades. They all wear the same type of shades. You know what I mean? Like, they look like little lizards with like black shades on. You know what I mean? Look like the West Coast shades, or like some type of shade goggle almost. They all wear the same shades because they think that you can't see them looking at you because they got shades on. You know what I mean? Like, beginner's knowledge. So I'm looking at these huge coins. I'm like, what in the world? But as I'm looking at the coin, that may have been a way for them to try to steal my energy, because when I looked at the coin, I made sure I look up, because that's when they try to get you. If you focus on something that ain't being in your surroundings, they try to get you like that, do mental telepathy. So look at the corner, look up at the lady right quick. While lady far away, smoking a cigarette with black shades on the corner, looking at me. Older white witch, you know what I'm saying? Like, heavy set with the witchy hair. They all look the same. All of them look the same. The reptile imposter humans, they all look the same. They all got the same like phenotype and swag, like what their how they is. They got the same everything. And so as I'm looking at the coin, I make sure I look at her. Look away, look away, look away. I do it more than 4 times. Because after the 5th time, their spirit is so shattered from feeling like, oh, somebody just seen me. Oh, I gotta look away, look away. Eventually, like, that insecurity just starts feeding on their soul, and they just do something. Either they flee or whatever, or they go just gotta gain energy from somewhere else. But it's not the energy they thought they was gonna get when they like, yeah, I'm about to come at this dude, and I'm about to drain his energy. I'm about to send him evil thoughts, like in the extraterrestrial species almanac. it tell you how the reptile imposter humans send people negative thoughts and energies from like a corner in their room. You know what I'm saying? From like a corner in the room, they just sit and stare at a group and just direct negative energy at a group. You see what I'm saying? Or at a particular person, just directing negative thoughts. Like you ever caught somebody just looking at you in a corner and they don't look nice or friendly, but they're just looking at you. And then most of them won't look away. If they know that you don't know who you are, they'll just stick meme of you because they come from a different realm than we do. So their concept of life and death, they not with soul. They not living with a soul, or at least paying attention to their soul. So while we are here on a mission, they are here on a usurping, like they want to partake in everything here. You know what I mean? They don't look at it like to be here to help nobody, to save nobody, or do right. They just like, we here to usurp people, plants, and things. You know what I mean? We want to smoke every weed. We want to eat every piece of pizza. We want the best perfumes. Like they just go full-fledged with it. You know what I mean? And this is why the closer you get to yourself, you get out of that. You know what I mean? Like gold chains, energy conductor. You know what I mean? It ain't no fashion. But that ain't why I bought it. It was a status symbol. I bought it as a status symbol for angels. As an angel. Status symbol. That's what I'm saying. So that was the first supernatural thing that happened when I was told to go check specifically in that place. And then when I checked, you know what I mean, of course there's supernatural coins that I've never seen in my entire life. I've never had in my possession. You know how coins fall out your pocket, like you get, I just got a $50. I just got a $25 with my change. Let me put it, you know what I'm saying, in my pocket. So huge coins randomly. First supernatural thing that happened with coins today after I watched this video. Second supernatural thing is I'm bumping Tupac to get Tupac out of a certain low dimension that he may be in. So I say the Lord's Prayer for whoever I feel has passed. While I'm getting ready to take them out of that dimension, I say, come on, I'm about to say the Lord's Prayer. I said, I'm going to say a prayer for you. And I do the Lord's Prayer. You know what I'm saying? And usually that will take them either out of hell because of my love. If you watch video, people who have been to hell, they tell you that certain people, they don't have to stay there. God tells them that if they don't change, they'll be there forever. Meaning you don't have to be there forever. Some people may do, but a lot of people weren't supposed to go there and just got caught up in his life and went for a lack of knowledge. You see what I'm saying? And maybe a little arrogance. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, like I said, doing what I do. Now I'm laying on my back, just chilling on this bed. You know what I'm saying? Laying on my back. You know what I mean? Right here on the ledge. Right here on the ledge, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? And, doggone coins out of my left foot. Ching! One coin fall out my left foot. Laying back, got my eyes closed. I don't pay it no mind. I'm thinking there's a possibility a coin could have been stuck to my foot, even if there's no coins nowhere on my floor anywhere. But it's just a possibility. Ching! Multiple coins fell out my foot, and that's how I believe that one coin that was dirty may have came on my foot. It did come on my foot because I just swept under my bed. Not the whole bed, but like that perimeter of your bed, I just swept it. So the first coin was dirty from a detox. So here is, and it even feels nasty to touch because there's a vibration on it. This is not dirt from anything. This is dirt from a human or a star seed. It feels a little cringe to touch on the backside. You know what I mean? Only because it's an energy or aura, not cringe like ew. It's just like you could feel its dimension. But yeah, that was in me. That was in me. It had to be a gift from heaven and from Tupac. It just had to be. And now that I'm looking at it from far away, I can see a little man up on there. Look like Tahuti. Because I was seeing Tahuti in my... Yep, that's Tahuti. Yep, that's an alien. That's an alien. What? Nah, that's not Tahuti. That's me. Those are my beings. Cone-shaped heads. Oval-shaped head, yeah. I come from the cone-shaped head beings as well, but this is an oval-shaped head being. Nice. Yeah, so this video is confirmation for those who been doing the work and ready for the superpowers to come back online. So do your 3-second breathing. You know what I mean? 1 second out, 3 seconds in again. Do your You know what I mean? That I just did was because I just heard it in my head. I know that's when they telling me, okay, we connected. So, but do your chants and do your 3 seconds in breathing every day. Do not sin. Repent. Do not sin at all. Whatever sin may be, do not lead anyone away from God or anything like that because you think you have something better. Just be happy for everyone and make sure everyone is happy. The ones you come in contact with, make sure they are happy. If thy brother have no understanding, keep thy tongue in thy mouth. That's what I'm saying. If thy brother asks you something, answer him. But if thy brother have no understanding, keep thy tongue in thy mouth. That's in the Apocrypha. I'm gonna give you guys a little messages. I'm really happy with the second video because it's not ego driven. Like the first one was there was like tidbits of ego in there, like my face changing and contorting a bit. Now I noticed it when it was happening, and I'm very happy the second one didn't post in totality. But the beginning of the second video was actually the message I wanted to put out. I'm gonna go ahead and post this for you guys, man. Peace.